This week we've got Yay Canada, Shark Tank, and Walmart game.
Walmart game or gang?
Game.
Walmart gang.
That's our last story.
I like gang.
I like gang too.
I like Shark Tank.
I do too. That's one of my favorite shows, but that's number 2, right? So let's go to number 1.
Number 1 is Yay Canada.
Yay!
Did you guys hear that the entire country of Canada has now legalized marijuana?
Oh, we heard that was going to happen when we were in Canada.
They always gotta one-up us.
I didn't know.
Always. Motherfucker, man.
Like a lot of their country, people don't live in it. So like there's like people that live on this side and people live on this side, and then there's a whole vast expanse of nowhere.
That's true. Their
Just
population
random.
is like a nugget compared to us.
Our country, everyone has to vote in all of the country. There's people living in all parts.
Yeah.
And then they're all like similar in thinking, so it's not as different as us.
Yeah, because the coastal states tend to be the same voting wise, and if you look at Canada, they're just the coastal. Like basically,
Yeah.
there's like
No one
Vancouver
really lives-
and then Toronto and Montreal.
That's so different.
So now the police, they've been tweeting out these like meme sort of things. So for example, this one, it says, asking what to do with your frozen meat during a power outage is not a 911 call. Smelling weed coming from your neighbor's home isn't either. Cannabis is no longer illegal on October 17, 2018. Consumption will be allowed for anyone 19 years and older. Do not call police for this.
Oh, I'm gonna call my mom and I'm gonna rub it in her face.
October 16th must be like Christmas Eve.
Oh yes.
You know what I mean? It's like, ooh, tomorrow's the day.
I'll be like, remember how you told me that weed is so bad, like cocaine, and that's gonna make people go crazy? Well, guess what? Canada just made it legalized.
And she's like, yeah, but I still think all that shit.
I know.
And you're like, oh.
It's legal here
Yeah,
too.
because the people that still think all that, that's why they're making these memes or tweeting them out to change the perception now.
Yeah.
Like, weed is not illegal. Don't bother us, the cops.
But you know what is? Plastic straws. Don't you dare have a plastic
Don't
straw.
you do it.
Don't you fucking have that
Don't you
plastic
do
straw.
it.
You are killing wildlife.
You get them out of here.
But weed is okay.
All right, next one says, asking
Pictures!
asking police to call your friend because you're out of minutes is not a 911 call. Calling about your neighbor's pot plants isn't either. Last one here. Asking for directions because you're lost is not a 911 call. Reporting an adult smoking a joint isn't either.
I wonder if people are gonna just massively grow in Canada and then just ship it over to America now.
They can have up to 4 plants.
But for us, it's 5.
Smoking a joint isn't illegal because here, we're in California, you're still not allowed to just light up like on the street.
I'm pretty sure you can't just light up on.
Yeah, I think it's laws. I think you still have to respect the same like cigarette laws.
No, yeah, cigarette laws. So anywhere cigarettes can be smoked, in Canada at least, I'm not sure about here, but in Canada, you can smoke marijuana.
So, because here, when it got legalized, there was this DUI checkpoint, and we were like, oh shit, you know, like, we had a drink. Well, how long ago was that? That was like 2 hours ago. Okay, I think we're good. And we're like, we're fine. And we're like, oh shit, you know, are they gonna, it's always scary going through a DUI checkpoint. And the cop like pulls out his like flashlight, and he looks at, shines it in my eyes, and he's like, have you guys been smoking marijuana tonight? And I was like, no.
No, but we had
Like,
a lot of drinks.
we had some drink.
We're drunk as hell.
And he's like,
All right.
okay, so just so you know, even though marijuana is legal, you are not allowed to smoke and drive.
Yeah, you're not.
And I was like,
Same thing in Canada.
Now finish your beer and get the fuck on out of here.
yeah.
That's the only place where you're not allowed to smoke marijuana where cigarettes are allowed, which is in a vehicle. You can't do that.
Oh, cigarettes you can't smoke in a vehicle either?
No.
No.
So cigarettes you
Weed.
can.
It's like drinking.
That's the only place that doesn't have the same law. Okay. got it.
Dude, they should pull over everybody who's driving like 15 miles an hour in a 50 mile an hour zone.
And then they blasting reggae,
Yeah,
and they're driving a VW bus.
Everyone in Santa Barbara.
they're always high, always. Just start pulling those people over, get them off the road anyway, because they always clog everything up.
They're the ones that cause the traffic.
Yeah, they are.
I love CBD products.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Dude, that CBD, the lotion you got is tight.
That was awesome.
that
You
was
put it
tight.
right on my skin.
I'm kind of like
And it was like a miracle.
bitter about this because, you know, why couldn't weed be legal when I was smoking every day? Like, why is it gotta
Well,
be
it
legal
is now. Get over it.
No, it's not fair, because I don't even smoke anymore.
Well, that's like the same shit as like us getting mad that we didn't have the same smartphones we have now than when we were.
But that's different. It's not legal.
Like I feel bad for all the people that got locked up in jail.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, those people I feel bad for.
That's for sure.
They're getting rid of a lot of, I forgot what it's called.
Non-violent drug offenders.
Yeah, especially marijuana. Like a lot of states are.
Good, they should. They should have always done that.
Yeah, getting them out of jail.
I actually think the chemical shit like meth and stuff like that, we need to keep those criminalized.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, because there's so many more bums now that are just fucking high and crazy.
Don't you
on
think
the
it makes
streets.
it worse when it's illegal?
No, because
No.
those drugs actually make people like crazy and like, you know,
Violent, yeah.
violent and stuff. Whereas marijuana, like, it relaxes you.
Yeah.
Marijuana, alcohol is a depressant. I mean, that one, people get violent too. It's like, I guess there would be a strong argument.
Only tequila,
for
only
alcohol,
tequila.
But
That's why you can't have both, in my opinion. Like, it's like keep meth illegal, but alcohol illegal. I'm like, I don't know, man.
well, alcohol just has always been legal, and so when they tried to do that during the Prohibition, it was just bad.
no, I know.
It just went up like crazy, and then violence went up like crazy
Yeah.
too.
When the mob was made.
So they couldn't put the toothpaste back in the tube. But meth, the toothpaste is still in the tube. We don't have to take it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I think the rule of thumb is the slower the death from this substance, keep that legal.
I like it.
The math.
Like-
I like the math there.
Cigarettes, alcohol, weed, that's legal. And it doesn't make people crazy.
Yeah, because meth, like my friend got addicted to meth
Yeah.
and she started stealing from me. She stole all kinds of
Well,
shit
yeah,
from
she
me.
needs money for meth. What are you
Yeah,
talking about?
exactly. But like I've never had my drunk friend do that, you know?
Yeah, they just want to fight.
What about other drugs?
Bar.
Like
crack-
ecstasy?
there's the new shit like the fucking fentanyl. Like people think that they're
Xanax.
like they're zombies and shit.
Oh,
like,
that one's scary.
yeah.
Everybody's overdosing.
Wait, weren't people doing that with bath salts a couple years ago?
Yeah, hell yeah,
like,
bath salts was big.
Yeah.
I think that is the
Oh, it is?
There's something about wearing a shirt that says legalized meth that I am pretty for. I don't know. I the idea of being like, yo, man, we gotta legalize meth. Come on, guys.
Just because it's fucking.
I'm pretty into it, actually.
What do you guys think about codeine?
Is that Robitussin?
Yeah, that's Tussin.
The prescription stuff.
Oh.
The rappers drink it with Sprite and
Oh my god.
like they get really like high.
I tried it before.
I've
It
never-
felt like ecstasy.
Oh,
That's all.
Triple C's.
I don't know what that is.
Because I tried that when I was in high school.
Do you think ecstasy should be illegal? Should be legal?
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
think MDMA should be legal. Well, they just approved it for like medical treatment. MD.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, for people like depression.
Yeah.
Severe depression issues.
Any type
here.
of drug that gets you to fucking bite another human being in the
Should
face
not be used.
should not be legal.
Should be legal, yes.
That's a good rule of thumb.
Fair
Or
rule.
scratch all of your skin off.
Yeah. That should not be legal.
Or gouge your own eye out. Remember that
I
one
just
dude?
love CBD products, man. They're fucking fantastic. Like if I had because I'm so injury prone. Like I've had so many injuries over like just from basketball, sports, just doing stupid shit, or just walking in general. Like I've had I fractured both my ankles. I tore my ACL on my right knee. I have like patellar tendonitis in my left knee now, and I tore my labrum in my right shoulder. So like this is like stuff that you have to deal with all the fucking time. And I have like a fucked up like rib too from the Tesla car accident. So like I haven't been able to find anything to help me like fucking relax and feel good. Fucking CBD creams helps out a lot.
That's
You've
tight.
just been like way more chill now recently. You're
I-
just like you're not in pain anymore, so you're not so like.
Yeah, I'm not so yeah, it helps out a lot though. Like it's pretty fucking good, man. Like I'm kind of like upset that it took this long for that to happen.
How do you get it on the back on your back?
Oh, you use the CBD cream. It's a topical cream.
But, like,
that
how do
put
you-
on.
But how do you reach there?
Oh, you can just do this. You guys aren't flexible or some shit?
What do you do? Oh shit!
Wow, you're flexible.
That's way flexible.
I can't do
I
that.
can only do it with this arm. I can't do it with this arm.
Fucking shit! I can't reach.
Oh, it's from the bottom.
You do it from the bottom.
Oh, the bottom.
I'm too buff.
Yeah. I can do this hand, but not this hand. Like
Yeah.
this hand's like, nope, bye, bitch.
Yeah.
Alright, moving on to the next story.
Too buff.
So, speaking of Canada, this takes place in Toronto. This dude entered a Ripley's aquarium and jumped into the shark tank and swam naked with the shark.
You mean-
Meth.
You mean like
Yeah, he's on meth.
Ripley's Believe It or Not?
The power of meth.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Legalize meth.
Decision this afternoon to face charges in relation to this.
I I hope he bites get his
my
fucking
God.
dick bit off.
I think that's what he wants.
The Sharks. On Friday, October 12th, guests at Ripley's Aquarium's Friday Night Jazz event got
He's just walking around with his dick out.
Nobody cared?
Swimming and
Guess not.
Well, they're trying to not give him attention.
This was so stupid! He tried to do a fucking back dive, and then he went.
Why do we have to arrest him? He's having so much fun. I don't
Just
know.
living his free life.
Well, I mean, the arrest was mainly because about 2 hours before that, he got into this fist fight with some dude, and so he got arrested.
This was in Canada? This guy is not Canadian.
I know.
Also, too, because he flashed a bunch of children.
I know.
True.
So he got in a fist fight at the aquarium, and then he decided to jump in and swim with sharks.
That was his resolve. Like, man, I'm so angry.
They were probably arguing about the fact they says, I bet you're not gonna jump in that naked. Oh, really? You don't think so?
Oh yeah, exactly.
Boom, boom, boom.
Watch this fucking back dive.
That is meth-like behavior.
So he's 37-year-old named David.
Yeah, what I like about this guy too is he's a grown man doing this shit.
Yeah.
You like that?
It's a lot funnier.
Well, were there drugs involved at all? Do we know?
Not that I know of.
That's too bad.
Well, Canada has to protect their reputation. So even if there were, they'd be like, no, we don't.
Yeah, we would.
He was an American tourist.
They just legalized marijuana, but
Well, that's not a drug now because it's legal.
Yep.
well, I mean, tobacco and alcohol, those are still, and then even like aspirin.
Nope. Not
Caffeine is a drug, technically.
Caffeine.
No. If it's legal, not a drug.
Sugar.
Sugar. Anything that you can be addicted to.
That's how the opioid crisis is happening because people are getting prescribed these drugs that have opioids in them and then
Yo, you know,
getting addicted to them.
I just found out that people are dying off of opioids like tens of thousands, right? Every year.
Yeah.
Guess how many people die from like hard drugs?
Like what hard drugs?
Like cocaine and all that shit.
How
A
many?
few hundred.
Just a couple thousand. You gotta look it up. Look up the statistics. It's
Marijuana?
like it's drastically
Yeah.
fucking different. So like meth, cocaine, all those shit, all that combined is like nothing compared to opioids.
Are you lumping heroin in there? Because
Well,
heroin is
But it's not prescription opioid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
you're talking about prescription.
Oh, the prescriptions.
prescription opioid.
yeah.
That like abusing those painkillers, whatever. That shit is people are dying by
Then
the
why are they
droves.
still doing that? Because you know how.
Pharmaceutical.
Well, that's what I'm about to say. So that's what I'm saying. So like I know that it's all a money thing, right? But then if these people are dying, then they're losing their customers.
Dude, that's like when Roseanne
No, they just keep
tweeted.
addicting more people.
That's like when Roseanne tweeted that shit. And then the fucking Ambien company was like, racism isn't a side effect in Ambien. I'm like, you guys are fucking pieces of shit, dude. Like, the fact that a pharmaceutical company who pushes people using their product and needs people using their product, like, is clowning on somebody who used their product, like, and had a bad.
Well, they just wanted to disavow.
But I know, but I just think that was creepy to me and weird. It's,
Yeah, I mean, also too, it's kind of weird. Like, I don't know why Ambien would come at it like that. And first of all, like, Ambien has been known to fuck people up.
Yep.
exactly.
Like, it's not.
Really?
It's
Like
not.
what?
Yeah, like, if I guess I'm not sure if it's like alcohol mixed with Ambien, but it's like because because you know I have trouble sleeping all the fucking time. I never took Ambien because I was looking up like melatonin, Ambien, whatever could help you go to sleep. But Ambien had like stuff where there's been multiple cases where people take that with something else and it made them freak the fuck out. Like they would wake up butt
Wow.
naked somewhere, or they would be fucking like I don't know, doing like crazy zombie shit or some shit. So that's like legit an Ambien issue.
But then Ambien would talk to your friend and be like, that's not a side effect to use an Ambien. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
It's like, dude.
Waking up butt naked is not a side effect.
Yeah, like
It probably is, but you know how they say the side effects really fast?
man, maybe.
Probably-
Damn straight.
They put
like,
waking up
ass
butt naked.
naked. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I would never take Ambien though.
Fuck the pharmaceuticals.
Exactly, bro.
Yep. I know so many people just directly that have passed away from that.
Dude, we're over-diagnosing the shit out of everything too. Have you noticed that? Where it's like everything is some new psychological thing and now you need
Like
another
restless
product.
leg syndrome?
Yeah, restless leg syndrome.
I have that.
Yeah.
Oh, you have that?
Oh, yeah.
Your fake ass disease.
It's not fake. I was just doing it just now.
I heard it was a fake ass disease.
It's a
real.
fake ass disease.
I suffer from it. You making fun of me, dude? You making fun of my disorder, bro?
I'm making fun of your
Whoa.
2018.
That's a disorder, bro.
You know what the real racket though is? Now people are convinced that if they have anxiety, depression, all these things, that they just will live with it for the rest of their lives. And it's just really a perception shift, but you can't tell them that because they go, you don't know how serious it is. You know, they want these people to go get therapy, never-ending, lifelong therapy, and they want them to be on fucking drugs.
It's true. Dude, they prescribe for everything.
Yeah, but then people that are experiencing it will defend it to the fucking T if you say that you can actually do it with a perception shift.
Some people it's a chemical thing, some people it's more psychological. I think it depends because like with a chemical imbalance, you can't psychologically change it. But like you need a little bit of drugs to balance it out.
But that's a very small minority.
It is a very small.
We're born with
People,
like in his case, like he had Graves' disease, right, which drove him into depression because of the chemical reaction that he had.
Yeah, most people you can do psychology, like more like less.
People don't want to hear like, hey, why don't you try changing your perspective because they think that you're minimizing what they're going through.
Right, which I'm not at all.
Like you're invalidating the
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is go to betterhelp.com/Steve Greene. You know, and sign up, you know?
Hey,
get yourself some help.
I actually use BetterHelp, and I'm not sponsored by them, but I like them.
Well, that's what I'm saying, because when we did this video, and I was mentioning that too, because I got sponsored by BetterHelp, and I used it first before I, just to test it out, and it was great.
Yeah.
And I had a bunch of people tell me they've been using it and they liked it. So I was a little confused why people hated it so much. I guess some people had bad experience like any product.
Yeah.
But there are people who actually liked it.
Totally.
So I was like, yo, why the fuck is everybody mad at this company? Because I still don't get it.
Yeah.
Well, I love how people are like detectiving this thing where they're like, oh, we found in the fine print it says BetterHelp doesn't actually have to help you. Remember? That's psychology, bro.
Yeah.
You go to a psychologist and it's like, hey, we don't know if we can help you or not. Like, that's the whole fucking game.
Yeah, because it's really up to the person to want to change and believe and think and build those new habits into their life.
Well, sometimes they don't know how to, and that's why you need to see a professional and like go to a psychologist to like dig up those roots, because sometimes you just like most people I think don't know how to solve their own issues without a professional.
Well, 100%, but it's up to them to put in the work too.
Yes, yeah.
It's like just because you come into karate class doesn't mean you're gonna be an awesome karate expert.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, guys, for our last story, which is nothing at all, completely, just totally unrelated to what we're talking about. Walmart has this new.
Is this a sponsor?
iPhone game. It's not sponsored.
Tiff?
No, because this is about the game. Not sponsored with Time and True, the clothing line. It's a great clothing line. Anyway, so this iPhone game here. So they're coming out with this. What?
He's jealous.
Why are you so jealous, Dave?
I'm jealous.
I am too.
I want to be sponsored by their sports section and their food aisles.
Let me tell you about this
I want to be
game.
sponsored by LegalizeMath.com.
Or their mini fridges.
This iPhone game is. I'm trying to do my job here.
It's a workout Walmart game?
Yes, it's a workout.
This looks like a first-person shooter game.
This looks like a first-person shooter game.
They're saying that this is like legit, like what it feels like to work in retail. A lot of people are saying, like, you have your manager telling you what to do and like stocking, and then there's spills you need to clean up.
Nah. This is not real retail. What they need is a rabid crackhead running in, biting people, and then they need like a senior citizen taking a shit in the middle of the aisle, thinking that it's a bathroom.
They need a mom coming in yelling because they put a quarter in the little jiggly machine outside for their kid and it's not working, and they need their money back right now. And they gotta go.
Yeah, they also need like two crackheads fucking each other in the corner.
We need teenagers stealing and making a YouTube video in there. We need.
Yeah, that sounds more realistic.
We need people in the return section trying to return items that they never bought from the store and get store credit.
And then causing a scene when they won't do it.
Oh, I love that shit, man. Or people be like, hey, I bought these necklaces from here and they're not real gold, so I'll just take the cash back. Thank you. And it's like,
people going to the
you didn't buy this from here.
We need people going to the self-checkout line and then like they try to steal like half of the items.
Oh, they don't scan half of them?
That's some real Walmart shit right there.
Is that in the game?
This game is called Spark City. I don't know if that's in the game. But they're saying that you're able to like maximize on shelf customer availability and sales while keeping your area clean, fast, and friendly.
That's like, so there's so many waitressing games like this, and I've played them just like
Diner Dash?
when I get like it's exactly like working at a restaurant where like you have to fulfill these orders and you have to get everyone's order on time, and then the customers start getting mad and all that stuff. And I don't know why I play them, because my whole thing is like I never want to go back to waitressing, because it's exactly like that. But for some reason, when I'm stressed out with like YouTube or editing, I'll play these games because it's like familiar.
Stress you out.
Like familiar torture. And I'm like, oh, I know I can handle it. And when I beat them, I'm like, yeah, I'm a fucking good waitress.
I know how you feel. I know how you feel because that's how I feel when I play GTA.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, what do you mean? You're one of those assholes who like
'Cause you
follows the
used to-
traffic laws and shit in GTA?
No, because you
Great at like shooting.
No. Like doing jobs.
Yeah, doing jobs.
Feeling like
He's saying he used to do
I
all
get it.
that stuff.
yeah, like a pillar of the community again. You know, like just
Yeah. Yeah, it just, I guess because, you know, YouTube is so like this all the time, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. And then I'm like, oh, I know how to waitress, even though it fucking sucks and it's super stressful. I know what I'm doing.